Hola, hola. Welcome, family. Nice to having you here. Thank you for seeing this video. Thank you for your support. If you feel it's a good video to share with your friends, that's the best way you can help me. Your likes, your subscription, and the sharing. And let's expanding more consciousness, more wellness, more light, more love. All around the world, you know, with these beautiful modern machines, phones, and digital side, we can share all around the world, and we can be more connecting each other. Thank you so much. My name is Barbara, Barbs. Nice to meet you, if that's the first time you're here. And today practice, we're gonna practice a meditation, and we're gonna awaken. We're gonna use the techniques of mindfulness, and we're gonna awaken and recognize. To say awaken because we're gonna create consciousness in the flow of the energy. Recognize the yin and the yang and everything. And we can say the yin energy is the energy of the moon energy, the female energy, the intuition energy, the energetic side, the nighttime energy, the relaxation energy about our movements in our body. And we can say the yang energy, the sunshine energy, the male energy, the activation energy, the yang. And we can notice in many and different things, this expandation and contraction, this opening and close, the man and the woman, the day and the night, you know, the duality and everything, the outside world or inner world. And we're going to recognize these two energies in our bodies, in how the energy flows in us. The right channel is the connection with the yang energy, and the left channel is the connection with the yin energy. And we can notice, we can observe in our energy in our body, recognize how is our breathing, how is the breathing in our nostril, and we can modify the energy in our body, modifying our breathing. The controlled breathing can modify how the energy flows in us. If you're controlling your breathing, you can control the energy too. And we're gonna recognize these two energy in our body, in our breathings, and we're gonna activate this practice. We're gonna create this practice, mindfulness practice, to recognize the yin and the yang. And let's find a comfortable seat position for you, using a pillow or using a blanket under your hip bones to create nice space in your lower back. Even if you have tightest hips, you can use a higher pillow or sitting in a chair, and relaxing your hip flexors too, or relax the back in a wall. Just find a really comfortable position to find a comfortable body to be sitting longer, and be allowed to feel without tightness in you to try to hold the pose. That's why our yoga pillow helps too much to ground the weight in the hips. You move the pillow a little bit to the navel, so we move the pillow and the blanket a little under your pelvis floor, your hip bones, and that helps to move the hips towards the belly, towards the front and up. And you're grounding the weight in your hips, and you're grounding, and you're relaxing your lower back, and you neutral the spine and the shoulders, and you notice the spine in a nice line without stress. Soften the perineum and the sphincter. Soften the shoulders and the face. Natural closing eyes. Let's find harmonization mudra, index and thumb together. And let's rest in the hands, the doors of your hands over the thighs and the knees. Make a little lengthening in the dress 3 fingers and baby touching with the index and the thumb. They are almost touching each other. Soften the elbows. Take a swallow of saliva, relaxing the throat and the jaw. And the tongue. Natural lips, natural cheeks, soften face, eyes and eyebrows. Let's take a nice inhalation through your nose. And let's exhale in gentle, little by little through the mouth, gentle to grounding your body. Again, nice inhalation through the nose. And little by little through the mouth, exhaling slowly with intention to release, to grounding. Here and now. One more. Ground the mind, ground the body, soften here and now. And now let's notice our natural breathing. Notice how the energy flows in you. You don't change the breathing. Notice the way it is. And let's notice the air coming into the nose. Notice the nostril, the right nostril and the left nostril. Notice if the inhalation is equal. Or you have one side blocked and you're breathing more with one side. Just recognize with any judge, just notice the way it is, the breathing in you. If you have blocking the right side, maybe you feel lazy. If you have blocking the left side, maybe you feel energetic or a little kind of answering. And you can change your nostril breathing to equal the energy in the flow with the left, with the right, with the right, with the left. And let's take a moment to feel the air coming through the nose. Notice the wind, the air through the nose. Going up through the forehead. Notice the air coming down to the throat. And notice the lungs expanding. Feels the inhalation in your lungs. Notice the belly expanding. Feel the inhalation in the diaphragm in the belly. And let's notice how your body feels every time you inhale. Notice how your ribs expanding, you shoulder blades. How your belly is expanding, getting full. And feel the sensations to feel full, to feel big. Feel the expandation in every inhalation. And we can say the yang energy manifests in our inhale. And you can notice how this energy manifests in your body. And you feel how your body is growing up, how your body feels full, feels big. And you notice in your belly, in your lungs. Feel the expandation in all your body. Notice the legs, Notice your pelvis floor. How it feels, inhalation in you. Noticing your heart, in your lungs, in your ribs, in your shoulders, shoulder blades. Feel the expandation. Noticing your face, in your head. Feel the inhalation in your head, in your face. Notice how the yang energy is manifesting in you. And now let's recognize the yin energy in you. And now let's notice our exhalation. And you're going to start exhaling slowly with peace and calm. And little by little, you're getting deeper in your inhalation. You feel your expandation. And we're going to exhale in slowly. And let's notice how the air is going out to the nose. Feel the wind going out. And feel the exhaling in your lungs. The contraction. Notice the exhalation in your belly. Feel your belly release. Inward, grounding. Notice how this exhalation grounds you down. You feel your body getting small, getting deep and in. And you feel your body lie grounding, creating roots out of the hips, out of the legs. You feel the sensations of the exhalation. And notice how the exhalation manifests in you. Recognize this inward energy. This energy brings you down. How this energy grounds you. And you release and you're relaxing every time more. And notice how it feels, the yin, the exhalation in you. And let's notice your legs. Notice the exhalation, grounding your legs, soften the muscles. Notice the exhalation in your lumbars, in your back, in your shoulders, heavy, relax and release. Send the exhalation in your lower belly, release and relax. And notice the sensation of the exhalation in your jaw, in your face, your tongue. Feel how energy flows in you. Notice the expandation of the inhale. Notice how your body feels big and full, growing up. And notice the exhalation, how your body grounding, how your body release and goes and move inward and deep and in. Feel this flow. Observing your lungs, observing your ribs. Recognize the sensations and going deeper. If you want to relax your body, your mind, and create more yin energy in you, you can make a longer breathing. Maybe you close your right nostril and you exhale in slowly and longer to create more yin energy in you. And you count in the exhalation and you little by little let it go, and you grounding. Your inhalation is soft and the exhalation is deep. If we want to activate yang energy in our body, we create a deep inhalation to create more yang, more activation of the prana, of the energy in our body. And you make a nice short exhalation with intention to activate energy, to activate the yang energy in you, to create more energy, to start your day. And you breathe in deeply to get in full, to get deep, to create a lot of prana. And now we're gonna count in our breathing to create more space in our mind. We're gonna keep the attention in our body, and we're gonna count in our breathing. And we're gonna inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4 to hold in 1, 2, 3, 4 to hold in 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling in 1, 2, 3, 4 to hold in 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep counting in your mind. Feel the expandation. Hold the expandation. Counting. Exhaling to let it go, to grounding. Feel your body grounding. Hold the grounding. Counting the exhaling. Keep counting. Create the space, expanding consciousness, and let's unify the yin and the yang, and let's create more knowledge and consciousness to these two energies. How life flows in you with the life of the inhalation and the grounding and the inward energy of the consciousness of the exhalation, the life and the death, the yin and the yang, the inhalation and the exhalation, the impulse of our hearts, the expandation of the heart, the contraction of your heart. Feel. Feel your heart. And notice in what part of your body needs more yin or more yang. What part of your emotions needs more yin, more space, more relaxation. And what part of your mind needs more yin, more yang, activation thoughts and relaxing toes? Maybe you have some thoughts create tightness in you, or some movements create tension in your body, or maybe you have some space you need to activate to create more strengthen and activation. Just recognize what it is to send the intention in all levels. Keep the flow of the breathing and keep the attention in you. Feel your lungs moving. And now we're gonna feel the space of our body occupies. Notice the ground. Feel the weight of your hips, the weight of the legs. Let's feel the space around our body, around your head. Notice the natural sounds. Let's notice our upside work. Notice the smells, the wind touching you if you are in an open area. Or notice the subtle sensation in your skin. Let's take a nice long inhalation. And let's exhale in out of the mouth. Let's relax in your fingers, your hands. Let's take a nice movement with your neck side to side. Exploring your neck, awaken, release. Let's move our spine. Take a baby movement with your spine, baby archings and roundings. Let's awaken our body. Bien, let's take a nice, longer arms to the sky, rise up, inhale. Maybe you open your eyes or keeping closed. Let's exhale. Let's take a nice movement with the back, side to side. Let's awaken our body in a nice movement. Let's awaken our spine. Bien, we're gonna move the feet to the edge of the mat. Let's move in our hip side, your knee side to side. Let's take a nice twisting, open chest, twisting your neck, looking over the shoulder. Come back, inhale center, exhaling knees to the left, open chest, looking over the left shoulder, twist the neck. Bien. Bien, we're gonna lengthen the legs. Move the hands up, you can bend the knees, and let's reach in or maybe forward fold. If you're in a chair, let's take a nice open in the lower back. You can bend the knees. Try to reach the heart closer to the toes. Breathe it. Bien, come back up. Take a seat. Let's take a nice moment to create gratitude in us. Move the hands in front of the heart. Close your eyes. Feel gratitude for this connection you create with your body, with your breathing, with the life, the energies flows. Feel gratitude for your for every blessing in your life, for health, for here and now, and for all around, for all about you, for all around you. Let's feel gratitude for for our family and our friends, and for today present. Enjoy present. Namaste. Thank you, family. Gracias. I love you so much. Gracias por your support.